This is my brine shrimp colony. It started out just as the leftover scrappy bits of water that I couldn't get the newly hatched babies out of. I just kept them, let them grow. You can see over by the light there's new babies hatching. You can see some of the adults are breeding, mating, and you can see some of the females are carrying eggs because there's enough food, enough light, enough depth of water. They're laying eggs that hatch straight away. They're not making cysts. So some of these big shrimp are, I don't know, 6 months older maybe. They have a lifespan of a year, so that's what I mean by these guys being more like pets than food. I've kept them alive for a really long time. I'm feeding them spirulina powder, occasionally yeast. So all I did was swish my net in here and grab some of the bigger ones and put them in some fresh water to rinse them. And the females with eggs I took back out and put back in here, but the ones that had no eggs, I fed them to the rainbow fish. So yeah, I'm sure baby brine shrimp are good for smaller fish, but I just needed something big and tasty and visibly obvious for the new guys to eat, because they were really not recognizing anything I was dropping in as food. So I probably top this up every couple of weeks if I think of it. Sometimes suck water out and water change, but not very often. It doesn't smell. It looks pretty disgusting, but most of that is just new algae that I've put in there. It's a pretty valid way to raise brine shrimp. Works surprisingly well. I probably need to scrape some of those old eggs off the side, really. Yeah, I recommend giving it a go. Anyone who has brine shrimp. This is just a little tiny 5-gallon plastic tub. That's all they need. And I've got well, you can't see it. You can probably hear it bubbling. There's just an air line in the end, giving a bit of ripple to the surface to keep it oxygenated. Yeah, so I was kind of sad to feed these guys to the fish, but there's plenty in there, and hopefully there'll be plenty more to come.